Guys, give me a second, guys. This is Mike with my real estate dojo, and I'm going to be talking about cold calling with virtual assistants. And this is the very first time that I'm going to do Facebook Live, and I'm also going to do YouTube Live. So here we go, guys. Let's see how it goes. Okay, this is my very first time going live two places. But it's such great information that I wanted to reach both audiences and help you get more leads for your business, no matter if you have money or no money. So what I'm going to talk about today is cold calling with VAs. If you're having trouble watching me on Facebook, go to my YouTube channel, which is My Real Estate Dojo. I have a faster connection there, okay, compared to here. So what I'm going to be talking about is cold calling with a VA. All right. Many of us don't know how to generate leads, or we think that generating leads requires a lot of money. But I'm going to show you right now one idea where you can generate a lot of business for your company if you're a realtor, if you're a real estate investor, totally for free or almost for free, okay? What I mean is, more than likely you have a phone or a cell phone or a home phone. More than likely you speak English, okay? And more than likely you have a home or some place to, quiet to make calls. So you don't have to go buy any new equipment. You don't have to pay any new subscription like, like Aweber or web hosting. You don't have to do any of that. The great thing is you're able to use all your infrastructure that you already have, previous bills, and use that to make money for yourself in an idea called cold calling. Okay, so cold calling is very, very powerful. It costs zero or very little amount of money. Okay, but the problem is, me and you, we don't want to spend our time sitting there and digging and calling hundreds of people a day, 5 days a week, 7 days a week. You know, as well as I know, that cold calling generates business. But none of us want to spend the money to do the marketing, okay? Or do the footwork for it. Or hire somebody, paying them minimum wage, $10, $12, because we know they don't have the skills to get the conversion we need. But today I'm going to show you that you can get somebody for $100 a month to $150 a month to help you do cold calling, dude. Okay. Now, so this is the way that it kind of works. Okay. There's this pool of people here. All right. Let's call this the pond. I'm from Dallas, so let's call this Lake Dallas. And we all know there's a lot of fishes in here, right? That's my fish right there, guys. I don't know, I think it's like this or something. We all know there's a lot of fishes in here. However, it takes a lot of money to go and advertise, like for example, to get a yellow page, or run an ad, or do Google side ad, or YouTube, or what have you, okay? Or do mail outs. But we could just sit at home, at our little home right here, for free, because we already have a telephone. All right, we already have a house quiet, and we can market to these people every day, 7 days a week. But the problem is, you and I, we don't want to get rejected. People telling us, no, go fuck yourself, or no, go fuck yourself. No, I'm not interested. Hanging up, okay? We don't want to do that. And the other problem is, we don't want to do what's called follow-up. Just to follow up with these people later, because it takes a lot of time and energy. These two things, cold calling and follow-up, are big money, guys. But the problem is, majority of salespeople that are realtors or real estate investors, they don't want to follow up. They don't understand the importance of it, and it takes a lot of time. And a lot of people don't want to do cold calling for the same exact reason, because they don't want to get rejected. They don't want people to tell them to go F themselves. It's a lot of work. So my ingenious idea is the same exact thing as the drama that goes through into your mind, which is, I know there's fishes here, and these fishes will equal into dollar signs, right? So how can I make this money, okay? And it doesn't make sense to hire Johnny Boy at $10 an hour, pay all the infrastructure like office space, this, phone, this, and then pay all the taxes for Johnny Boy to be calling here, because he's not motivated, he's not gonna like his job, he don't have the right mindset, plus he doesn't have the sales experience, etc. Okay, and it's gonna cost me a lot of time and energy to train this Johnny Boy. Okay, so what I decided to do is look at the bigger companies and how they're outsourcing out, and realize that in today's technology we have fast internet, we have cheap computers, and computers are cheap today in India, in Pakistan, in the Philippines. So these guys can go out there and spend their money and, in a sense, buy these equipment. And there's technology today called voice over IP, where we can use to have somebody from India call somebody in Colorado for free, for just a flat monthly subscription, okay? Or have somebody from Pakistan call somebody in Dallas for free or very low cost, unlike 10 years ago, 7 years ago, guys. So the plan that I came up with is called getting virtual assistants to help me with my business. Now, I explained to you in my book, my VA Exponential, that there's a front end and a back end. And what I'm going to show you right now is a hybrid. It's a combination of getting the front end, getting the back end VA to help you go fishing in this lake. Okay, so instead of you calling or getting Johnny Boy and paying him $10 an hour, okay, my great idea is, this is not good. Okay, what we're gonna do is doesn't matter where you are, if you're at, this is your house, this is your office, or whatever, you're on a cruise, doesn't matter, you can hire people over here called VAs. Alright, and you can have all these different kind of VAs. Call these fishes for you, okay? And what they do is, you're going to start talking to them and asking them questions. And what kind of questions are they going to ask them? That's a very good, important question, okay? They're going to ask them, my seller phone script. Now, this seller phone script is way more than a phone script. It does gathering information. It helps you offer owner financing where you don't have to come up with all the cash. It helps you offer cash deals. It's so much more than this phone script, but I just call it a phone script. So they're going to ask this information. And what's going to happen is that majority of these fishes are going to not bite. They're going to tell this person to no. Or they're going to say, F you. Or they're going to say, take me off the list. Right? But the great thing is, you're not dealing with this negativity, okay? You're letting these VAs deal with it with only $150 a month. And now this guy, his poor soul is knocking on the door. Guy say, no, 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 yes. And what is yes? They fill out the seller questionnaire form 100%. They show sign of motivation, okay? Now, once they call one of these, all right, and it's a yes, then what this VA is going to do is pass this information to you. And you have the seller phone script, which has all the information of the seller. And if you're a realtor, if you're a real estate investor, you at this time are talking to this seller. And instead of you talking to hundreds and hundreds a day trying to find motivated seller, you're having VAs to call these sellers and bring you the ones that are very, very motivated guys, okay? And then you're the one that's going to talk to the motivated. So maybe in that day, you may get 3 motivated or 10 motivated, okay? But you got to talk to. But guess what? These people that you talk to, the probability of you closing a deal is way more than, you know, here. Here's going to be all X's, and checks represents you're getting a deal or setting up an appointment or going giving it an offer, guys. So let me go ahead and explain a little bit more just to make sure you guys understand what I'm saying, okay? So this is the great thing, because you're basically creating a filtering system. Now, if you guys don't understand that I love creating different types of filtering system, I create filtering when I hire VAs, I create filtering system when I talk to motivated sellers, when I want to buy a house, I use filtering system for all types of my businesses, okay? All kinds of aspects. So in this sense, you're basically creating a filtering system with this pond, okay? And this is the pond with all the fishes, okay? Fishes that are gonna have cash dollars for you, and this is you. What you're gonna do is you're gonna hire VAs, and the VAs are gonna be contacting them. And one is found, this VA is gonna ask them all these questions, make them jump through hoops, jump through this hoop, jump through this hoop, have them jump through these hoops. Once that one is a winner, which is called the motivated, then they're gonna give you this, okay? And this is the way that you put your business in autopilot. This is the way to get constant deals every month. Now, how many constant deals can you get? Depends on you, okay? Do you want to just do one deal a month? You want to do 2 deals? You want to do 10 deals? You want to do 30 deals? If you have one VA, right, then you're probably not going to be able to do 30 deals. You have 10 VAs, then yes. Now, let's talk about the pond or the lake. So this is the lake, okay? Now, people are asking, well, Mike, how do I know what, how do I get the seller's numbers? What kind of lakes? That's a great question. Let me give you some examples, guys. I do have 2 books out, one on Amazon that talks about how to find motivated sellers. It's called my 39 No Fluff Boot Camp. But I also have one that's on my website, which is my 42 ways to find motivated sellers totally for free, with no money, for free. But I'm going to give you some examples. So the lake number 1, let's call this one Fizzbos, okay? So you can get one VA, this is a VA, okay, to just work on Fizzbos, okay? Now you say, well, how do I get the Fizzbos, guys? That's a very good question. Just type in Google Fizzbos or house for sale by owners, and then there's going to be a bunch of different websites that are going to come up. But then you say, well, damn, Mike, I got to spend all this time and energy gathering this information. And that's why I say, you don't need to gather that information. You hire another VA called a back-end VA. I talked about how you hire a front-end VA to do the cold calling, which is this diagram, but now you find a back-end VA. And the back-end VA, so that was a front-end VA. The back-end, what they're going to do is they're going to go to this website right here, okay, and get the data, build the list. So your back-end VA is going to go, for example, to Google and type in Fizzbos websites, and let's say they found 4 or 5 websites, okay? Then your back-end VA is going to sit on that website and crawl those cities that you work, your farm area or what have you, and crawl those cities and build the list, okay? The list might be 500, 3,000, depends on your area. And then what this back-end VA is going to do is they're going to actually feed this data into this VA to make the cold calls, because that's the pond. So that's how I just use 2 VAs. I use the back-end VA to get the data, and I use the front-end VA to make the cold calls. They're making cold calls. They're making cold calls. They find Bob. Bob was interested. The back-end VA made him jump through hoops. Then this is the winner. This is the motivated. They give it to me, or you in this case, and you talk to that one motivated seller or 2 motivated seller, and you're the ones in. These are the motivated sellers. You're giving offers to or sending them appointments to go meet them. You're not giving offers to these people. They're not even motivated. Okay, so it's very crucial that you use virtual assistant, because it magnifies your time, it multiplies your energy and your efforts, guys. So now, let's talk about another lake. Okay, well, what is another lake? Well, you can do, let's say, classifieds. All right, so you get on classifieds and you look under, for example, what is it called? People that are moving, garage sales. Okay, because what I found out over all these years of owning a moving company, anybody that runs an ad for a garage sale is usually going to be moving in the next couple of weeks to a month or two. Okay, so if this was Craigslist, I would get a back-end VA, and they would go to Craigslist, and they would get into that one category that we talked about, okay, garage sales, and they will build their list. And that's what that one job of that VA is to build lists for me from Craigslist, and then build lists for me from Fitzable.com and other Fitzable sites. So they're building the list, they're passing it to this cold caller VA. He's doing all the cold calling. And then when he finds one that's motivated, he's going to have them jump through hoops, and that's my seller phone script. That's more than a phone script. And then they take the winners and give it to you, and then you start working these. Okay, the ones on the top. And these are motivated sellers, and that's when you get the money, guys. Okay? And now, I don't mind. I don't like talking to people anymore. I've been doing this since high school. But I don't mind talking to 5 or 10 people or 3 people a day or whatever my goals are, okay, or your goals are, and only talking to those people and giving offers to those people versus going talking to 150 people a day. And I just demonstrated to you guys that you can use a back-end VA to build the databases for you at the different lakes, okay, so your cold caller can go fishing there and bring you the fish, which is these. And then you're the one that's gonna cook it or eat, which is called the money, dude. You only deal with the caught fish, not just the random fish. So you're not at the lake doing the fishing, dude. The VAs are, dude. You're like the wife at the house. Your guy goes fishing, they bring you the fucking fish, you just do the cooking, dude. And what is the cooking? You give the offers. You go meet the sellers. You do the negotiation. You structure the deals. And don't allow the VAs to do that. Now, you can do whatever you want. I had VAs, but they get the offers in. I didn't have to do anything, okay? But I'm not a wholesaler. I was a buy and hold guy, so I didn't need to do that many deals. But if you want to do wholesaling, this is the best bet, guys. Or if you're a busy guy, you have a business, and you want to buy some rental properties, this is the best bet. If you are a full-time worker and you have a job, but you love your job and you make good money, but you want to own some rental properties, this is the best bet, dude. You probably make $100 an hour. You pay a VA less than $1 a day, and they work for you 30, 40 hours a week, if not more, 4 times a month. 4 times a week, guys. So this is 2 ways that I use VAs to do cold calling for me, so I don't have to dig for the dishes. Now, guys, let's do a little house cleaning right now. I got my book out right now, the VA. I'm the master of VAs, guys. I've been doing this since 1999, 2000. It's called VA Exponential, okay? X to the 2. And the reason is because it'll magnify your profits. It'll amplify your profit. It'll multiply your profits, guys, unbelievably. It'll help you do a lot of more deals. This is almost a 7-hour advanced training, guys, okay? 7 hours, no bullshit. I give you 2 books, which is How to Hire a VA, and then my other book, which is the main book, what I call How to Find the Cream of the Cream, guys. Very ingenious idea for you to find the best workers and pay the least amount of money for you to be able to do deals, okay? So you get 2 books, and then on top of that, you get all my trade secrets, like my interview process, the videos, how to make the automation filtering funnels, all that stuff you get. You get examples to my VA contracts that I use to subcontract out to contractors. You get my forms, my daily reporting. There's so many different things, guys, that I don't want to get it all in here. But it's 7 hours. It has a bunch of resources and stuff that I use in my business. Like I said, I've been doing it for a very, very long time, guys. And right now, the book is worth $1,500. Okay. The promotion is 325 bucks, guys, and I'm only selling 25, and I've already sold 9. I only got 19 left, guys, out of the 25. So once this is over, it's gonna go to 1,500 bucks. I guarantee you, it's worth it at the $1,500, guys. More than you can believe. And if you take actions and if you do exactly what I say, there's no reason why you're not gonna magnify your business. I don't care if you're in a carpet cleaning business. I don't care if you're in a construction business. You're in a credit repair business. You're a hairdresser. You're a doctor. You're a lawyer. You're a real estate investor. I don't give a fuck. Having virtual assistants helps you, no matter if you're a programmer, you're a designer, or you're in the real estate business like me or you may be, guys. So make sure you get my book. I show you where to hire people. I'm not talking about freelancer or Upwork, that kind of bullshit. I'm talking about the stuff, the lakes that no one's at. I show you how to hire them, how to monitor them, how to have them jump through 6 different filtering hoops, guys. I give you each one of those you can use for your business. And again, it's $325. I got 19 left, and they will probably be gone in less than 9 days, guys. We sold 50 books of the same exact book in 9 days to champs, and I'm very confident that it's going to sell at $319. After that, it's going to be $1,500 bucks. I guarantee you, it's going to be worth it at this price, guys. If you implement it, you're going to be loving me, dude. The book is intense. I put my heart into it. No fluff. 7 hours of raw information from where to advertise, how to filter them, how to hire them, the mindset. I mean, I can just go on and on and on, guys. Just 2 books, and it's going to help you grow your business, guys. If you have any questions, leave a comment, and I will get back with you regarding virtual assistants, guys. Don't forget to get the book. I'll put the link right below on this. See you later, gang.